In the twilight of ages, nestled between impassable mountains, stood a barrier not forged by nature, but by divine will. A colossal wall of iron and molten brass, erected to contain a force of unimaginable chaos. For centuries, it held firm, a silent guardian against the encroaching darkness. But time, the great devourer, gnaws even at the strongest foundations. As the final hour draws near, the earth itself begins to tremble, not with the shifting of rock, but with a relentless, rhythmic pounding from within. Faint cracks, like veins of fire, spread across the ancient metal. A sinister, crimson light seeps through the fissures, a malevolent glow that promises an end to tranquility. The air grows heavy, thick with anticipation and dread. The ground shudders more violently, the groans of stressed iron echoing through the desolate peaks. It is a sound that speaks of a promise broken, a seal about to be breached. The world holds its breath, unaware of the cataclysm stirring from its long slumber. With a deafening roar that splits the heavens, the great barrier succumbs. A section of the wall, once thought eternal, crumbles into a cascade of dust and fiery metal. From the gaping darkness beyond, a torrent of life erupts, not of men, but of something other. This is the horde of Gog and Magog, Ya'juj and Ma'juj, released from their timeless prison. They pour forth, not as an army, but as a flood, an endless tide of corruption. Their forms are obscured by shadow and dust, their numbers so vast they blot out the horizon. They move with a singular, terrifying purpose: to consume. The ground shakes under their unending march, a living earthquake that devours the land. Their presence is not merely a physical threat, it is a spiritual blight, a force that drains the very light from the world, a chilling testament to the prophecies of old. Their path is one of utter desolation. They swarm across the earth, and before them, life withers. They drink the great rivers and lakes until only cracked mud remains. The fertile plains turn to barren wasteland under their feet. The sky, once a brilliant canopy of blue, darkens with a perpetual shroud of dust and smoke, turning day into a permanent, suffocating dusk. Villages and towns are left as hollow shells, their inhabitants having fled in a desperate exodus. There is no battle, no resistance, only a tide of humanity receding before an unstoppable wave of destruction. The world watches, in a state of helpless terror. The scale of the devastation is absolute, a stark portrait of chaos unleashed. It is a time of ultimate trial, a period when the earth itself seems to groan in agony, and the hope of mankind hangs by the most fragile of threads. In this age of despair, when all earthly power has failed and the dominion of chaos seems absolute, the faithful turn to the only refuge that remains. In the highest reaches of the mountains, on desolate plains, wherever they can find sanctuary, hands are raised in supplication. They are silhouettes against a darkened sky, figures of humility and absolute dependence. Their prayers ascend, not with demands, but with the quiet desperation of those who have nothing left but their faith. They plead for deliverance, for mercy, for the fulfillment of a divine promise. And in the oppressive darkness, a sign appears. The suffocating clouds part ever so slightly, allowing a single, pure ray of light to pierce the gloom. It is not a promise of immediate salvation, but a confirmation that their pleas have been heard, a reminder that even in the darkest night, divine power remains supreme. Then, as suddenly as it began, a profound silence falls upon the earth. The deafening roar of the horde ceases. The ground stops trembling. The oppressive atmosphere lifts. Across the devastated landscapes, the countless multitudes of Gog and Magog fall, their chaotic energy extinguished in an instant. They collapse, not from battle or disease, but from a command unseen and unheard. A divine decree has been issued, and creation has obeyed. The world is suddenly still, covered by an endless carpet of the fallen. There is no gore, no final struggle, only the quiet, chilling finality of their end. The sheer scale of the stillness is as awe-inspiring as their initial rampage. It is the ultimate display of power, a quiet and absolute intervention that reaffirms the sovereignty of the Creator over all that He has created. With the threat vanquished, the purification of the earth begins. From the horizon, vast flocks of immense birds appear, their wingspan blotting out the sun. They descend upon the land, fulfilling their divine purpose, carrying away the remains of the fallen horde, cleansing the world of their physical taint. Then the heavens open. A great cleansing rain falls, washing away the dust and filth, replenishing the dry river and healing the scarred earth. The downpour is heavy and absolute, a baptism for a wounded planet. As the last of the clouds dissipate, a new dawn breaks. The sun rises, its light calm and serene, casting a golden glow upon a world reborn. Green shoots begin to emerge from the moist soil. Life, resilient and persistent, returns. The air is fresh, the water is pure, and a profound peace settles over the land. It is a new beginning, a testament to mercy and renewal after a period of immense trial, and the true promise has drawn near.